Oh, it's you again. Have you found Monsieur Hayes?
Yes, and I'm afraid I need your help.
Pardon?
Professor Hayes asked me to bring him his heart drops. He's not very well, you know. The arrest, the prison... Too much upset for an old man. In any case, the drops are in a small case and I...
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Before you go on, I have to stress once more that I cannot possibly hand over any piece from this shop before I have catalogued everything in it.
Listen, this man has heart problems. He needs his medication. You can't call red tape on me. Believe me, I've had my fill of red tape in the last few days.
You misunderstand me, monsieur. All of Monsieur Hayes' property has been confiscated. However, I can give you an application form. In certain cases of hardship, personal possessions of particular importance may not be seized.
Now you see, I would think that vital medication would be one of those items of particular importance.
I am not disagreeing with you, monsieur. However, I still need official permission. Present your case to the authorities and get this application form stamped.
Ah, bureaucracy. The only thing more dangerous than the Nazis. Monsieur, about the case with the heart drops.
Oui, how can I help you?
Do you think you could make an exception and give me the case right now? An innocent tax defrauder's life is at stake.
I will give you the case as soon as you provide me with the stamped application form.
Touché, monsieur. You'll see me again.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Lacoste will only give me the case if I bring him an application form stamped by the authorities.
Good day.
What do you want now?
It's about Professor Hayes. I've known him a long time now, and I know he suffers from heart disease.
He seems perfectly healthy to me.
Yes, he is, but only if he takes his medication regularly. That's the whole point. I want to fetch his heart drops from his shop. The problem is, I can't get them without official approval. Would you be so kind as to stamp this application form?
Pardon. I really cannot do that.
Why? Is there something wrong with your hand? Here, let me take a look at that.
There is nothing wrong with my hand, monsieur. I do not have the authority to grant your application. Contact the head of the department or the judge. They are both back in town tomorrow.
Oh, great. You know what? I don't think I'd give you any authority if I were them either.
And if you were them, monsieur, you would know better than to insult an officer of the gendarmerie. Now, excuse me, s'il vous plaît.
That's everything for now.
I wish you a pleasant day, monsieur.
Good day. May I interrupt you briefly?
A tourist. Assalamu alaikum. Can I interest you in a demonstration of my art?
I don't technically have time. But why not?
Watch very closely.
Nice job. I'm impressed.
Thanks, Sidi.
That was... lovely.
Thanks, my friend. Unfortunately, not everyone here appreciates it.
What do you mean?
Recently, I was driven out of the bazaar. I'm not allowed to play there anymore. The merchants accused me of scaring away the customers. This flute is something very special. It has belonged to my family for more than 100 years and can produce magical tones. My forefathers were nomads and played music for their camel herds with this flute.
Come again? For their camel herds?
Exactly. Camels are very sensitive creatures, you know. They always serve their masters faithfully. Nomads need camels in order to survive the desert. Thus, there is a unique bond between an animal and his owner, which can best be expressed through music. Camels can feel the warmth and gratitude emanating from the sounds of the flute, completely different to the ignorant and soulless traders here in town. These peasants do not know good music, unlike you, my friend.
And the camels, of course. I always wanted to learn how to teach snakes these tricks. I mean, how long on average does it take to teach a cobra to move to the rhythm of the music?
I shall be honest with you, stranger. Like most snakes, my cobra is completely deaf. It does not even hear the music. It just follows the movements of my hands. But the music creates the right atmosphere amongst the spectators.
My thirst for knowledge is quenched. I'm loving the story you told me about this flute.
No wonder, Sidi. The flute is something very special.
Is it really true that the sound of a flute has a special effect on camels?
Allah is my witness.
Can I convince you to give me a demonstration?
No offense, Sidi, but in order to find a camel, we will need to leave the town, and my legs aren't what they used to be. If the whole thing really interests you, you can borrow the flute and try it out yourself.
Ah, grand.
Not so fast, Sidi. There's an old saying that goes, "Give and you shall receive." If I lend you my flute, I'll have to take a break. And when I have a break, I get thirsty.
Understood. You'll lend me your flute if I get you something to drink?
Yes. Okay.
I'll be off then.
Salam, stranger.
Visit the Great Berber Festival and enjoy dancing, music and traditional delicacies. Just north of the town and easy to get to.
Come closer. Wanna play a game? Just 25 francs to play.
I'm afraid I haven't got the required startup capital. Can I open with a lower bet?
The opening bet is 25 francs. Sorry, but those are the rules.
I haven't got that much on me.
But hey, never say never. Come back when you've rustled up enough cash.
Might get me closer to my 200 francs, but I need some funds to gamble with.
Greetings, stranger. I have the freshest and juiciest fruits from far and wide.
Thanks, I can see that. Can you recommend something special?
I just got these juicy figs a short time ago, and the dates are also very fresh.
Oh, no thanks. They're not really my thing. How much do these oranges cost, for example?
10 francs per pound.
Well, that's a bit much. What about the pineapples there?
8 francs each.
My word, that's more than back home. How long do I have to stand here and bargain till I get these goods at the non-foreigner price?
I can't go any lower, I'm afraid. These fruits, they don't grow locally and are transported here by caravan. It's a long journey from here to the coast. This drives the prices up, as you can imagine. If you're short of money, come back this evening. I sell the old fruits at half price before I close my shop.
Wasn't planning on being here that long.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing to give away.
Oh well, who has? What can I buy for 5 francs?
5 francs will not go far these days. How about half a melon? It's from yesterday, but I can give you a good price. Or do you want some peppers? They're not the freshest either.
I'll take the half melon.
Here you go.
Thanks, but I think I'll give it a miss.
Salam. Drop by again.
Take that, melon. I won't be choking on any more seeds. I've hollowed out the pulp. I'd better get permission first. Excuse me, may I have a drop of this water?
You must know that clean water is worth its weight in gold in this region. But I will allow you a small drop.
Many thanks. I've got you some water in a beautiful and rustic melon-style container.
Thank you, Sidi. Please, take my flute and enjoy yourself. But do not get spittle on the mouthpiece.
Thanks. I'm very excited.
And don't forget to bring it back.
I promise. Ah, end of the line. The sign says, danger. Do not cross the salt lake on your own. It seems the salt lake may only be crossed in the company of an experienced guide. And where does one find oneself such a guide? Break for lunch. Guided tours across the lake take place again this evening. Why does that not surprise me? I'll take some hay with me, just in case. I can't break it off with my hand. I should be able to break off some crystals. Got it. I've levered off a piece of crystal. There's a camel over there. I bet it could help me over the lake. I once read that camels always find a safe route because they instinctively avoid quicksand or unstable ground. Or is that cats? No, it's definitely something to do with camels and their sensitive feet. But of course, the camel guide is nowhere to be seen. Assuming the snake charmer wasn't winding me up, which he almost certainly was, I should be able to entice the camel over with my amazing flute playing. Hey, he wasn't kidding. Camels do love these tunes. The tracks the camel left when it crossed the lake. That's what we call lateral thinking. If I follow the camel's tracks, it'll take me a safe route across. So that's the lake done. Where to now?
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome, stranger. We are happy to have new faces join in our festival.